To receive now of the LCL Economy. The first coil in the receive section which we need to look into is L1, and looking at my upside down and back to front diagram, L1 is that one there, and that's followed by L2, L3, L4. L5 is the detector, we'll do that later. I'm going to go for L1. So just turn the volume up. As usual, I'm looking at a synod meter and an oscilloscope to achieve these results. So that was L1. L2, change tools. L3. L4. It would turn on for that. And then we now move on to L5 is the detector, so we'll leave that for now. L6, L7 is that one. And that looks to be something to do with the VCO. So next one to look at is L8. I'll just apply some heat to that one. It's either stiff or it's got a broken core. It was just stiff. L8, L9 we're on now. L10 and L11. And that again is stiff. It's like having to have a torque wrench built into your fingers. You need to know the maximum you can put onto these, because the last thing you want is them breaking, especially when the sets are this old. There we go. We'll do a sensitivity check. That's 0.3 of a microvolt for about 11 decibels. So we'll do that detector. Set the signal generator to S9, which is 100 microvolts. And then we'll just go back to L5. And I'll just switch that other camera on, so you can see my left-hand oscilloscope. Move the light a bit out of the way, and my head. In actual fact, it was L4. So I've upset by doing that L5. So I'll just retrace my steps. And just make sure that L5 is set correctly. So at least if you've got the test equipment, you can reset things if you make a mistake. So that's looking at the circuit, and I misinterpreted which the detector was, and it turns out that it's L4. I thought it was L5. So there we are. L4 is the detector. So that's now set up on receive. Now presumably the other preset it's got, which is R63, which is there, I presume that's going to be squelch. So we'll turn the signal generator off. We'll set squelch. There we go. We'll switch the signal generator back on. Well, that's very sensitive. That's coming straight away. Now we'll turn the squelch to full. Well, it's not even squelching out half a microvolt. So let's hope that is the squelch preset, and we can give it a bit more strength than that. Right, we'll switch the generator off again. Set threshold. Bring the generator back on. Comes in at 1 microvolt. Put the squelch to maximum. And it comes in about 3 microvolts. It's what you'd call a weak squelch. Anyway, that's set up as best as they do set up. But if you buy one of these, don't expect if you've got S5 of residual background noise, you'll be able to squelch it out, because you won't. Apart from that little niggle, these do work very well. And with that, we'll put this back together and we'll put it on the air, and that will be the subject of the next video.